Welcome everyone to the Horrorcast, episode 29. I'm your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Danette. What's up, Danette?
Hello.
What's up, Gloria?
Hey, my first episode of this one.
Oh, congratulations. All right, so I went and saw Dracula Untold. Okay, now I gotta say that I thought when I saw the trailers that it's just gonna be like terrible. Okay. Only reason why I went to see it is because I felt there was nothing else to say. Gotta say, I'm a vampire fan, Dracula fan, so I went to see it thinking it was gonna be the worst pile of like whatever, and it turned out to be, oh my God, so good, excellent freaking movie. The first of 12.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
It
man.
is the first Universal monster movies reboot, okay, that there is going to be the Wolfman, Frankenstein, Return of the Wolfman, Return of Frankenstein, Return of Dracula, House of Dracula, House of Frankenstein, House of Wolfman. What's the other ones? There's the Mummy. There's a whole bunch.
The Mummy? They're going to do the Mummies again?
All the stuff that you used to see on Channel 13, all the horror stuff, is all going to connect together as a big 10-year project, maybe more, 15-year project. So there's going to be 11 more movies, okay? And they said that this was going to be like a silent beginner because they didn't know if this one was going to do good, because if it didn't do good, then it wouldn't be the first movie. But so far as the box office numbers show, it made a profit already. So I thought it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Completely different than I thought it was going to be. And the actors were real good, and wow. So, you guys like Dracula movies?
I like vampire movies. Twilight. I mean, usually that's my only vampire kind of movies I like. I also like the Being Human, the TV shows.
Okay.
I like Van Helsing.
Van Helsing. Okay.
That can sell in them.
Yeah.
Other than those, I saw the Draculas and stuff with my sister when I was younger. But that's, yeah.
You saw Bram Stoker's
My-
Dracula, Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves, Anthony Hopkins, right? Gary Oldman.
I've seen the preview of the one that you went to go see, and it does look interesting.
Was real good. Jeanette, what about you? You like Dracula movies and vampire movies?
Yeah, for the most part. I've seen the preview for that movie, and preview looked really good.
Yeah. Very happy with that. Also, I saw weeks ago Annabelle, which I thought was going to suck also.
Like a new version of Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, only it's based on true events, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Yeah. It is true events. Our wonderful couple, the Warners, from the Hyde episode of Doctor Who, which is a real-life couple, have that doll in their basement that they get blessed like 2 times a week.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, and it's actually a Raggedy Ann doll that's actually possessed, that they have to bless it, but they can't get rid of the evil. So they have every week, twice a week, they have priests blessing that doll, locked up, just like if you saw in The Conjuring. It's a true story.
It's like they can't get rid of it. It just keeps coming back.
They can't get rid of the evil tied to it. So if it gets free from the case, it will cause some problems.
Wow.
Yeah. So, of course, the makers of Raggedy Ann and Andy didn't want to. They were going to sue had they used that doll, so they had to create their own completely different looking doll.
Okay, you know what? That just made me not want to ever buy any Raggedy dolls for my kids when I have kids.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with. That's why they were going to sue Reagan and Andy. No, it had nothing to do with the doll. It had to do with what happened to the doll in real life, with a murder and blood and all over the doll and the spirit and whatever going to the doll like evil. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I believe it because there are bad spirits out there that could attach itself to things.
Right. So.
Like
Yeah.
The doors open.
It reminded me of Rosemary's Baby. That movie. Set. But I did catch the mistake, and I was telling Sharon, I'm like, when she called up for help, there was no 911 in that time period. Did not exist with the rotary phone. Did not exist. I remember because I grew up in '74. I was born in '74, so that's my childhood, '70s, late '70s. There was no 911. Well, not in that area where they were. So I think it was just a dollar operator, and then they would connect you with, I guess, the police.
Yeah.
So she's like, not 911. But, yeah. So I caught that. I'm pretty proud. But other than that, that's getting a sequel or a trilogy or whatever. Yeah. And, of course, The Conjuring's continuing sequels. So.
Gremlins. What's the news about Gremlins? Like the updated information?
Gremlins is going to be a sequel. And that's as far as I know. But I heard it's not a reboot. I heard it's a sequel. But I think it's going to be less comedy, I think.
Yeah.
Than the last one, yeah.
I liked it because I grew up on those.
Yes.
I liked that it wasn't. I remember being a little scared, but I remember also laughing.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that it had a little comedy in it.
Yeah.
So it didn't frighten too much.
They are making another Chucky, of course. Planning on 2 more. They are making 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacres. They are doing for 13th movies for the next 5 years, as well as a TV series, Scream, Tales of Darkside, Twilight Zone. They're also doing they want to do a prequel to Night of the Living Dead movie to show how it happened and when it first happened in Night of the Living Dead. George Romero's son wants to do that. So that's interesting. And Zombieland has failed as a TV series. So that's going to be made into a sequel now, trying to bring everybody back. But they're popping out the horror movies like crazy. They're actually re-releasing Saw in the theaters, but they're going to put out a new Saw in a couple of years. So, and Halloween's coming back also. Nightmare on Elm Street will be back in 4 years. So, horror movies are continuing. Third Purge.
Information about the Jane Austen, the Matt Smith's movie?
Oh, Pride and
Prejudice
Prejudice
and Zombies. They are filming it, yes, right now. Well, I gotta say, Charles Dance was fabulous in Dracula Untold. He was amazing, and he's also going to be starring with Matt Smith in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So.
I heard about that. Yeah, I haven't checked any updates.
And he's also going to be in Game of Thrones, and maybe a flashback or something. Unless he's alive still, which
I don't see how he could be, but
I don't know, man. Makes you wonder, did he have a picture when he was on the John that he would be, getting shot up by arrows? Probably didn't expect that, did he? Nobody really does.
No.
Oh, man. Great show, Game of Thrones. Oh, and American Horror Story has been renewed for Season 5. And Jessica Lange may be returning one more time. Even though this was supposed to be her last year, it's a possibility she may be coming back. Change of heart. So that's cool. I tried to watch The Leftovers. I gotta say, I watched about 5 minutes of it, and I said, not feeling it today.
Sorry, Brian.
I'll try again, Brian. I'm sorry. You know, it's like, here's the thing. I'm like, today I was so tired and exhausted. You know, I'm like, all right, let me just watch TV. I went to watch Bates Motel, season 2, episode 3, but then something was wrong. I didn't have it. And then I'm like, all right, what am I going to watch? And meanwhile, I'm like all motivated and happy. And then I put The Leftovers on. And then as soon as I seen the opening scene where the woman's baby just disappeared and everybody's like screaming, and I'm like, oh, no, not today. I'm not watching this today. Sorry, Brian. I will catch it, though, when I get in the mood. I see a woman screaming in agony. I'm like, oh, man. That's crazy. I'll watch that then. You're laughing, Gloria. I know. Gotta watch it. I'll watch it. I promise. I promise, Brian, I'll watch it. So, okay. So, before we go, because I got my little 15-minute reminder that something started. Thank you to my sweetheart reminding me. Anything you want to say about Walking Dead tonight? Danette? Can't wait?
I can't wait.
All right. Now, Gloria, you're not caught up yet, right?
Not yet. Haven't caught up yet.
We ain't going to say a thing. But we do got to tell you that the opener was like the greatest opener in history for freaking Walking Dead. Season 5, Episode 1.
Yeah.
Holy Rick Grimes. And, oh my God, crazy. Carol Ann, you owe me a Dunkin' Donuts $25 gift card because Rick is not dying this year. So I'm going to be getting that. I'm going to put her on a mug.
She actually thinks that he's going to die, so
yes, this year. We have a $25 bet for Dunkin'
I'm
Donuts.
taking pictures of him for the season 5 pictures. So you know he survives still then.
I'm winning that bet. I invited her. Wait, let me see if she could pop in because I want to claim my prize at the end of the season.
She actually thinks he's going to die.
Come on, Caroline. Come on, Caroline. I'm going to text her while you guys talk for a second. Let's talk about something horror. We got two whole minutes.
Okay.
How far are you on The Walking Dead?
I'm a little bit. I've got past the birth, and I cried about Lori.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I cried about Lori because it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
The baby's so adorable, though.
Yeah.
I want to get done with season 3 so I can get done. You know, I'm trying to get my dad to watch it and stuff so that way we can kind of talk back and forth about it. I haven't been saying anything about because he's still in the first season right now, and I'm trying to get him to hurry up and get to watching them all so then he can be on the same length as me.
Oh my God.
What?
We got to the Lori thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How crazy was that, right?
Crazy, and it was sad. Oh, man.
That was nuts.
I didn't see that coming. I totally thought that she would just. I mean, okay. Now, in recalling it, I recall that she said before when she was warning them about it, she said that she thought she was afraid that she might go into labor early or whatever, and that she said if something were to happen, she said don't just shoot us both, if I turn or if the baby turns or whatever. So I guess that was like foreshadowing.
Right.
And then, of course, the inevitable happened.
Yes. I remember the actress had said something like she was destroyed after that for weeks because she's so used to working with all her friends doing Walking Dead that she just didn't know what to do. She was like a mess. I was like, wow.
And what is up with Rick?
Oh, man. Listen, you know what? If you don't know who's calling, don't answer the phone. Don't answer that phone.
Oh man, but the baby is adorable.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So it is time to go. Gonna get prepared for The Walking Dead. So take care, guys. All right. Thank you. Good night.
Night.